morning. Thank you for joining us. The Lapwai Mamáy'asnim Hitéemenwees Head Start virtual walkthrough in lieu of a graduation. I'd like to welcome Ryan Oatman, who is a member of the Lapwai Travel Executive Committee. We are so happy to have him here to help us give diplomas to the children. The children will also say, when I grow up, I want to be as well. So again, Mr. Oatman, if you have a few words you'd like to share?
Let's see, Todd, today we grateful that you asked me to be a part of this Mamáy'asnim Hitéemenwees graduation. My name is Ryan Oatman. I'm newly elected to the Lapwai Executive Committee. I'm a former student at Head Start. I was at Head Start in Kamiai back in the late 70s, early 80s. I was also a former teacher at the Head Start, and I worked within early childhood and worked my way up to Head Start. And I'm just thankful for this program and that the Lapwai has this program. We have many students go through the Head Start program, and a lot of the students that I taught now are either graduating college or starting their job careers. So thank you again for having me. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Oatman. So our first graduate is Bria Van Pelt. Yay! Woo!
What do you want to be when you grow up? A cop?
Bria said she'd like to be a cop. Our next graduate is Faith Pawaki. And I forgot to mention that Rose, Jandro, and Jewel Spencer Mason are the teachers. Okay?
What do you want to be when you grow up? You want to be a cop? Okay. Camera right here.
I want to be cop.
Good
job.
Faith also wants to be a cop. Our next graduates, the teachers are Francis Walker and Erica Rubin. I'd like to welcome Michaela Besa.
Do you want to be when you grow up? You want to be police too? Want to put the camera in here? Good job.
Right.
Congratulations.
Our next graduate is Miss Haley Faulkner.
You want to be when you grow up? Congratulations.
Right.
Thank you, Miss Haley.
A ballerina dancer.
Miss Haley said she wanted to be a ballerina dancer. Our next graduate is Francis George.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a police.
You want to be police? Alright.
Good job.
Our next graduate is Riston Johnson Miles.
What do you want to be when you grow up? You want to be a police officer? Alright.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Hey, taking this way, Riston.
In a picture? Good job.
Our next graduate is Alisa Padilla.
What do you want to do when you grow up? You want to be a police officer? You want to turn that way? Congratulations.
Our next graduate is Isaiah Penny.
Woo-hoo.
What do you want to do when you grow up? You want to be a police officer? Alright.
Good job. Our next graduate is Anthony Villa Vicencio.
Woohoo!
Hold it. Got it. Who do you want to be when you grow up? Do you know what? Black Panther? Alright. You want to hold it that way?
Good job.
Our next graduate is Carmen Wheeler.
Woohoo!
Hold it that way. Who do you want to be when you grow up?
All of you call to keep people safe.
Oh, good job.
That way.
What classroom is this? This is Wawukia. This is the Wawukia classroom is next. The teachers are Sandy Taylor and Erica Eubank. But our graduate is Grace Burcham. Good job, Grace.
I agree. That way. Who do you want to be when you grow up?
A rock star.
A rock star?
Our next graduate is London Green. Wow.
That way. Who do you want to be when you grow up? A doctor? Alright.
Yeah, London wants to be a doctor. Our next graduate is Narcissa Jackson.
That way. Who do you want to be when you grow up?
A werewolf.
A werewolf? Alright.
Our next graduate is Lacolton Harris.
That way. That way. Who do you want to be when you grow up? A worker? Oh. Alright. Congratulations. That way.
A worker?
Break store.
And breaks up. Our next graduate is Amara Lawrence.
That way. Who do you want to be when you grow up? Alright, candy maker.
Our next graduate is Rhea Montalongo.
A coffee maker? Alright.
Good job.
That way. A coffee maker.
Oh, she wants to be a coffee maker. Our next graduate is Lucius Webb.
Woohoo!
Do you want a bus driver? Alright. Good one.
Good
Congratulations.
job.
Our next graduate is Chance Wheeler.
Woohoo!
Who do you want to be when you get older? Who do you want to be when you get older? What do you want to be?
Good job.
He wants to be a champion.
All
Our
right.
next graduate is Julian Wheeler.
Woohoo!
Who do you want to be when you get older? Too?
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Good job.
Good job, right over here. What?
Oh,
Oh, our next graduate is Keita Whitebloom.
Woohoo!
Congratulations.
Good job.
Oh. Well, we're waiting for our next group to line up.
Who did your backdrop?
Pardon?
Who did your backdrop?
Oh, yes. The backdrop was made by the teachers. And it's based off of that movie. I think it's Raya and the Dragon or something like that. I'm not sure what it is. But the teachers did a wonderful job in designing their backdrop. And I would like to say that we were fortunate to have in-person class this year despite everything going on. The teachers, the staff did really well, and the children and parents did as well. So we're so thankful to be able to serve the children and families that we do, and we certainly appreciate the support that has been offered to the program and to the staff. And our next class is almost ready to go. Pardon? Oh, okay. But that's okay. And this is Mama. Jody. Our next classroom is the Mom classroom. The teachers are Dr. Jody Pepion and Gordon High Eagle Sr. Our first graduate, are you ready? Avery Goodhart.
Woohoo!
What do you want to be when you get older, Avery?
Good job.
All right. Our next graduate is Spencer Green.
Woohoo!
What do you want to be when you get older? Supergirl?
Good job.
Our next graduate is Roland Green.
Woohoo!
What do you want to be when you get older? You want to be a cop? All right.
Good job.
Our next graduate is John Open.
Woohoo!
Remember what you want to be.
That one? What do you want to be when you get older, John? Seahawk? All right.
All right, good job.
Over here. Over here, John. Our next graduate is Samuel Painter.
Woohoo! Say hi. Say hi.
Samuel. Are you want to look at the camera?
Oh, the phone was backwards.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh,
Ooh.
you're autopilot.
Good job.
Our next graduate is Claudia Rickman.
Oh, Claudia.
Woohoo! Excuse me.
Camera?
Let me see. Oh, her collar. Her collar.
Want to put it under?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you
What do
go.
you want to do when you get older, Claudia? A firefighter? All right.
Good job.
Our next graduate is Lisa Scott.
Woohoo!
A picture? All right.
Good job.
Our next next graduate is Catherine Sabota.
Woohoo!
Doctor?
Good job.
Our next graduate is Akira Wheeler.
Woohoo!
Who do you want to choose? A teenager? All right.
Okay.
Good job.
And our next one is Kyrie Williams.
Woohoo!
The Power Ranger? All right.
Oh, good job.
Okay, well, before you go, Leon. Again, thank you for joining us and tuning in for diploma distribution for Head Start graduates. We'll be attending kindergarten this coming fall, and I just want to show appreciation to our teaching staff. They've done a wonderful job, and to Mr. Ryan Oatman for being here, and it's such an honor to have you helping us out. So.
Well, thank you for asking me, and I also want to thank the teachers, because I used to be a Head Start teacher. It takes a lot of time, dedication, and love to put into all your lesson plans and being there for the kids throughout the school year, especially during the pandemic. So my hat's off to you. Also want to thank the cooks here and all the maintenance staff, the staff that takes care of all the facilities, also the admin staff and the director. So again, thank you. I appreciate being asked to be here today. My honor.